Welcome to an introduction to the Hardware Management Console's Tree UI. As of version 2.14, Tree UI is the only interface supported, and its improved user experience will have you up and running in minutes. After logging into the Hardware Management Console, you will be taken to the view you see here. Across the top of the UI is the masthead, including the Home tab, which is selected by default, as well as Search, Favorites, and User Controls in the upper right. On the side of the UI is the left navigation, with the Welcome page selected, and in the lower left is a status bar, which indicates system and partition exceptions and messages. The Welcome screen provides an overview of the status of resources the HMC is managing. If the HMC is connected to one or more DPM-enabled systems, an adapters chart will also appear. Each chart shows the number of each resource in the center and the quantity of each status type, such as operating or not operating, around the edges. Additional links are provided below by hovering over the guides and learn more icons. There are many ways to launch tasks. The search bar in the masthead is often the fastest. Simply select the search link and enter your keywords. Tasks can also be launched from within Systems Management. Systems Management allows you to view and manage HMC resources, including systems and partitions. The table in the top portion is called the Work pane, and the area below it is the Task pad. The Task pad shows tasks based on the selected object or objects. Initially, a set of global tasks are displayed. Selecting a system updates the Task pad to show tasks that can target it. For example, select System Details and it will open the task with a selected system as its target. For tasks that require a target, if more than one object in the Work pane is selected, you will be prompted to specify one as the target. Some related tasks are organized within task groups. Expanding Daily, for instance, will show you all the tasks it contains. Selecting the TaskPad settings icon will reveal several customization options. Here you can specify the number of columns in the layout, expand task groups by default, sort tasks alphabetically instead of in groups, and move the TaskPad so that it flows down the right side of the page. Another way to browse is using the context menu. Here you will find the same tasks and task groups that appear in the TaskPad for this object. You can also use the Task drop-down to access tasks associated with all selected objects. Launching a task from the Task drop-down is the same as launching it from the TaskPad. If you have multiple objects selected and launch a task that requires a single target, you will be prompted to specify one. Similar options for launching tasks are also available within the Partitions and Topology subtabs. Within Partitions, you can launch tasks via the TaskPad, Task dropdown, or Context menu. And within the Topology subtab, you can launch tasks by using the Task dropdown or Context menu. As of version 2.14, open tasks are now displayed as tabs. Switching to a task is as easy as selecting its tab. Select the pop-out icon on the right side of the currently selected tab to convert the tab to a separate browser window. You will be asked to confirm this action as any unsaved changes will be lost. If you want to convert the window back to a tab, select the Pop-In icon in the upper right. Again, you will be asked to confirm that unsaved changes will be lost. Tasks that have a relationship will automatically attach to each other. For example, if User Details is launched, it will connect to User Management. This feature will help you keep all your open tasks organized. Closing a task is as simple as selecting the X icon on the right side of each tab. Using Favorites, you can bookmark the tasks that you use most often so that they are always conveniently accessible from the masthead. You can add the currently selected task by selecting Favorites and then selecting Add Current tab to Favorites. Favorites can also be reordered, renamed, and deleted by selecting the Edit Favorites link. Use the up and down arrows to change the position of a favorite. To rename a favorite, click the pencil icon. After entering a new name, select the check to save or X to cancel. To remove a favorite, select the trash can icon. You will then be asked to confirm. Select Yes to continue removing the favorite or No to cancel. The Home tab is always the leftmost tab in the masthead. It is also the tab that will be selected upon logging in to the HMC. You may customize the default page that the Home tab points to. Select the Set Home icon to change your default. In this example, Systems Management will now be the default page that will be displayed upon logging in. The status bar in the lower left of the Home tab provides an overview of system and partition status and messages. Select the Status Overview icon to see a summary of all status. You may drill down into system and partition exceptions and hardware and operating system messages from here, or use the corresponding icons in the status bar. If there are no exceptions, hardware messages, or operating system messages, its icon will be disabled. The Exceptions page shows all system and partitions that are in an unacceptable state. The Hardware Messages page shows all systems that have a hardware message. Select the Hardware Messages icon next to a system to launch the Hardware Messages task. The Operating System Messages page shows all partitions that have an OS message. Like the Hardware Messages page, you can select the icon next to a partition to open the Operating System Messages task. In this instance, the HMC has no operating system messages, so the Operating System Messages icon is disabled. That completes the introduction to the Hardware Management Console's Tree UI. Thank you for watching.